everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to reverse park a large vehicle. This will be a very simple driving lesson, and this is useful if you're a beginner driver or an experienced driver, because maybe you have been driving for many years, but you just got a larger vehicle and you want to know how to reverse park that vehicle. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to reverse park a car, basically, but the main focus is going to be the extra steps that are required for driving a large vehicle. I've done many separate tutorials on reverse parking, and you can refer to those ones. Go type in how to reverse park, and you'll probably find one of my videos if you search for it. But you know, you can refer to those to know the exact process for reverse parking. This video will be more geared towards what to do extra if you have a large vehicle. So I'm going to take the camera, I'm just going to kind of turn it outwards like this, so you can sort of see my face over here, and you can see what's going on with the car. Right now I'm parked in a parking spot. I'm just going to exit out of it, okay? And this is like a relatively empty parking lot. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to reverse park, and I'm driving a decently sized SUV. It's a Honda CR-V. It's like a decently sized SUV, but we're gonna pretend that it's even bigger, okay? Because I've reverse parked, I've taught people how to reverse park pickup trucks, and it really like massive SUVs, like 8-seater SUVs that with a huge trunk that are totally huge, which by the way is the next vehicle that I'm gonna get, but it won't be for a while. So I'll probably be going over a lot of large vehicle driving tutorials once I get that truck. We'll go over more details of that though in a future video about which truck I'm gonna get. So basically, when you're going up to the spot, we're gonna go with the estimation method. So as I'm going up to the spot, I'm gonna pick the spot that I want to reverse park on. It's on my right side. Okay, I'm gonna signal right. Okay, and as I approach the spot, I'm checking my rear view mirror, my right side mirror, my right blind spot. I'm good to go. Now, as I approach the spot, once the nose of my car sort of passes where the spot is, I'm gonna steer left, sort of go, and here's the key factor with a large vehicle. There's going to be cars parked over here, okay? So you want to go nice and close to those cars because you need as much space as you can get. So get nice and snug up to those cars. Not like within inches, but you know, you can go within 1.5 feet from those cars, okay? Now I'm going to put it in reverse, make sure my signal's on, check my mirrors, check my blind spots again, and I'm going to start reversing back. I'm going to steer all the way to the right to try and angle my car into the spot like this, and I'm constantly, here's another thing with large vehicles. So the first factor, sorry about the poor lighting, the first factor was to actually go snug up to the cars in front, like go decently close to the cars in front there. Now another factor is use your mirrors to look at your rear corners of your car. If you're driving a huge oversized vehicle, your rear corners, you don't want them scraping anything. So I'm using my mirrors to check my rear corners of my car, okay? Now I'm reverse parking like this, okay? Now, with a large vehicle, it's gonna be difficult to get it in the spot on the first try. So now that I'm close to the spot, I'm gonna drive forward and I'm gonna readjust because I'm close to the spot, but I'm not gonna be lined up perfectly. I mean, even the best drivers will have trouble getting a large vehicle lined up in the first try right away. So we're gonna put it in drive. We're gonna straighten out. Let's say I need to go more towards my right. So I'm gonna steer to my right, straighten out like that, and then put it in reverse again. Use my mirrors, check out the rear windshield and all behind me to make sure that the vehicle's getting into the parking spot, okay? Now another factor, if you're lucky enough to have a reverse camera, use it, because you're driving an oversized vehicle, okay? Now, here's another thing when you're reverse parking an oversized vehicle, a large vehicle. Whoa, my contact. Okay, hold on 1 second, I can't lose my contact. Oh, no. 1 sec, woo, okay, there we go. I know you might find this gross, I'm sorry. All right, we're good. Woo, I almost lost my contact. I mean, I still have another one, but that wouldn't have been good. Another factor, sorry if you find it gross when someone touches their eye, I'll do the woo. Anyways, another factor, don't worry, I just washed my hands before this video. Another factor is that when you're reverse parking, you're driving an oversized vehicle, so you want to make sure you go nice and close to that rear end. So I'm taking my car and I'm using my reverse camera and I'm taking my bumper I'm really pretty close to the curb behind me. Not super close, but I would say I'm about 1 foot away, 12 inches away from that curb. And that's a key factor. If you have a reverse camera, that's even better. But if you don't, then you got to learn to estimate that distance behind your car. Okay, and don't be afraid to, the next factors, don't be afraid to adjust it again until you get in that spot perfectly. Also, if you're driving a large car, a large SUV, a large truck, you want to make sure you're centered in the spot. If you're a little too far to the right or to the left, you're going to be really close to the car beside you, and that's going to be annoying for them, and you might get your car scratched or dinged up. So make sure you're centered. So those are the factors. Basically, when you're reverse parking, you're going to follow the standard reverse parking procedure to get into the spot, but the extra factors are: get close when you're lining up your car. Get close to the car in front of you when you're lining up your car. Not within inches, but like 1.5 feet would be okay. Okay? Number 2, watch your back end using your mirrors. So use your mirrors to watch your back end, okay? Number 3, move slowly. These are the notes I have here. Move back slowly because you're driving a vehicle. Number 4, don't be afraid to straighten out. Okay, it can take more than one pivot to get into that spot. And number 5, know where your back end is with a reverse camera or just by knowing where it is, and get nice and close behind. And number 6, make sure that you're centered in that spot, you know, between the sides. That's it. That is how to reverse park a large vehicle. A simple driving lesson. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.